Hello and welcome to P.O.W. Prisoners of War Arcade version. Yes, Magma finally learned how to use CamStudios, plus he acquired MAME earlier. I had a little practice with this, so let's go ahead and give it a go there. As you can see, some of the differences include obviously improved graphics and sound, but that's the limitation of the NES there. The combat physics are definitely different. The punch is much more effective than in the NES version, but the kick seems to not be quite as good, as its range is probably about the same as the punch there, although you can still combo with it if you time it just right. Depends on the enemy as well. And the jump kick, definitely much faster. And as you can see, the knife's still pretty effective there. And let's see if I can grab this gun this time. I haven't had time to review my footage completely. But no, you get 12 bullets, at least in this arcade version. You must have played the wrong arcade version. But you can also see the enemies themselves are definitely much more aggressive in the arcade version. And coming up here, you'll see another key difference. Come on, do it! There we go. They can actually kill themselves with their own grenades, guns, and knives. So that's a little bit of advantage there. And this darn helicopter is going to be a pain in the neck throughout stage 1 here. Dropping off our friends the commandos. And notice they're actually flashing red, which means they're taking damage or are about to die. A indicator that's a little bit different from the NES version, of course. And another major difference includes you cannot go into buildings or anything like that, so no bonus power-ups or such. And here we go up the ladder. The stage is slightly longer, but not much longer than the NES version. For those of you not familiar with the NES version, I highly recommend going to YouTube/MagmaWK and checking out my long 6-part review. That was interesting. He fell off the edge there. Your character cannot fall off the edge, which makes it kind of strange. And as you can see from that flashing guy, and they also do take more hits. And we're using a kick button, a punch button, and we also have a separate jump button. So to do a jump kick, we have to press both jump and kick, obviously. And jump and punch are the keys to do the back punch. As you can see, I loaded up with lives, just because it is an arcade version. But it allows you to continue where you start off if you run out of lives. With the classic 10-second timer. Gotta love that. But gosh, these guys take quite a few hits compared to the NES version. And I gotta say, NES version. Okay, get it out of my system. And I do like the finishing moves, the uppercut and the... Whoa, did I just do a reverse jump kick? Okay, that happens once in a while there. Another interesting thing, of course, is instead of battling the chopper, I continue on. And this stage is actually almost over. I never get to actually battle the chopper. Actually, I'll show you in some later footage that you actually don't fight Shotgun Joe or the Flying Dutchman, but you do get to fight one of our friends at the end there. And I'm just going to show stage 1 and then bits of the rest of the stages I got through. Oh, that is nasty. You can actually interact some of the objects, the drum barrels there. Just as you think you're getting good, the game decides you're not so good after all. Or it might just be my poor playing. Ah, the commandos! Damn you all commandos! Yes, in this version you actually fight 5, and it can fight up to 5 enemies at a time. But of course, to counterbalance this, you can actually have the second player simultaneously. And they don't always rush you at the same time. Sometimes they just hang back while they watch you beat up the friends in your classic bad guy style. Definitely, I say, much more realistic physics. Although kind of weird. At the same time, the knives go much slower when thrown. Ooh, nice uppercut. And we're almost there. Nice cutscene. Stage 2. Oh, I do like the music here. And I'm just going to show you a brief glimpse here. And I've got all 3 of them. Nice. But it's not an instant kill. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Oh, okay, that seemed a lot easier for some reason. What I'm gonna do is just go ahead and use the player 2 here as bait, and just to show you what he looks like there. So as soon as I learn how to use the controls for player 2, we'll be set there. Boing. And here we go. Skipping ahead a little bit. Oh god, not these things. These things are actually easier to go through. See, plenty of time there. Until I get backed up to them, obviously. But yes, I can actually use these to defeat my enemies as well. And coming up should be our second stage boss. Oh god, a tank! No, no, it's not a tank. Just 5 commandos. Although it does have that false music. And that was it! Tank, soldier, and warehouse.